What going on, YouTube? It's your boy Zank out here with another video, you feel me? Now, I know you haven't heard my voice in a good little minute, man, but I just had to take like a good little week vacation, you know what I'm saying? But we back into it. Let's get straight into it. Starting off first in analog, we just got DX Keys 2 from the Keys bank, and we just laid down some chords with it. We are in the scale of D sharp minor. So we came down, boom, pitched this up, skip a note, boom, skip a note, boom, and that's what we did right here. Then we come over to the G. We pitched that up to the G4 at first, wherever G4 is. Boom, we pitched it up, but then we brought it up again to the G5, G sharp 5, and we just kept these two the same as well. Copied that over for our chords. Then in that same instrument, we just came up with a top line. So we went up to the D sharp and just made a short note over at the C6, C sharp 6. So we got some transition notes in there, and we just repeated them over and inversed them as well. This is what it sounds like. And as you can see, when I zoom in, they're not perfectly on grid. And to do that, if you're new to FL Studio, just press Alt and S to bring up the Strumizer, and we just play with this time knob right here. I had just realized on OBS I was using display capture instead of window capture, so you couldn't see what I was talking about. My fault. And play with it to your liking. And then we also randomize the velocities by pressing Alt and R. And here go the velocity knob right here, and then you play with it how you. Next, we just got a counter melody. Now for your counter melodies, I would say play this with your keyboard or your mini keyboard, whatever you got, because it's when you play it by yourself, it sounds better than you just clicking in notes. There ain't nothing wrong with clicking in the notes for the counter melody, but it flows better, you know what I'm saying? And so we came to expand soft leads, and Japanese Boy is the soft lead that we use for our counter melody, and this is what it sounds like. On the mini keyboard. And then if you're playing, like, if your notes is off timing and you want to like actually get them on time, just press Shift and Q and it would quantize the notes. But you want to give it that more human feel, just leave it how it is. Next up, coming to arcade, we got Distant Voices, Native Land. Got a basic vocal. Next, in analog again, we just got the butter piano, and we just came down to the lower octave so we can get more of a body in our melody. And this is what it sounds like. So coming back to arcade, we came to the and coming back to arcade one more time, we just got another vocal from Distant Voices, and we just brought it up to the G, and this is what it sounds like. Now, get all those, send it to the mixer, and for the first pattern, we got an EQ. We got some delay on it. We got some distortion. This is Gorilla Drive. Output, input, and the tone. And then we got some reverb on it, default reverb. Handed to the left, 45%. So next, we just got an EQ. And then Gorilla Drive once again. Input, output, tone, bow. Then we got that joint pan to the right, 24%. Some pancake is to make it go from left to right, as you can see. And then we got reverb 2 with the venue default presets when you click on preset right here. Then for pattern 5, we just got an EQ on it. And for arcade, we got an EQ and reverb on it, the venue preset once again. So gather all of those and send it over to a mixing bus. Cut out some of the lows, so when your 808 plays or your low end instruments, it don't clash with the 808. Then we got some compression la to compress all of it together. Now let's get into the drums, man. Starting off, we just got a hi-hat with some rolls, some pauses, stuff like that. Randomize the velocity, and we randomize the panning as well to give it more of a bounce. Then we just got a snare, you know, the mob snare. And we got an open hat. And this is our kick pattern. And then we got an 808 pattern for we get into the verse later on. Then we send those over to the mixer. Hi-hat, we just got it panned to the right, no effects on it. Snare, just turned it down. Open hat, pan to the left, got it tucked underneath the hi-hat. Then we got a perk that I just when I finish using the actual song, it's gonna be like a transition filler kind of. And then we got the kick, we just put that joint in mono, and then we got the 808 in mono, but we turned it up. And then when you put all of those together, you get this joint right here. Oops, there it goes right here.